What's going on, everybody? Payneblade back here again for the first ever Payneful Experiences Server 30 account review and summoning video. Alright guys, so this is actually set up because I was doing a free to Payne video a while ago. I don't know if you guys recall the account. I was pretty much doing a free to play account just to kind of do it, to show you guys how to play the game as a free to play player. That kind of got stale. I didn't have the time for it, so now I actually up the ante a little bit here, and we've created Payneful Experience as a Server 30. Now what this account is all about, guys, is a free to play account that is only going to be using strictly rares and SRs, and I'm going to be doing every bit of content possible to show you guys how far you can get using only those rarities. Now the reason why I did this is you guys know my Payneblade account is a whale account, and there are a ton of free-to-play players out there who are doing amazing. They're all in the 500, 600Ks at this point, and there are some who are even excelling. But I wanted to do it a little differently. I wanted to see how far the rares and SRs could take us in this game from a content perspective. So what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to do an account review. I'm going to show you my team, I'm going to show you my setup, what I have currently sitting in my account, and also we're going to do a couple summon videos, and we'll try a couple missions. We'll do a couple standards things like Tower of Eternity. We can even try the Minato flashback genealogy, and a couple of the missions, including some arena. So we're going to show you everything, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing, and I'll be fighting the toughest opponents in my division. I'll be losing sometimes, I'll be winning sometimes, but the point is just to show you how far you can get using these characters. Okay, so first thing, let's actually go into the summon video and start off with first summon. Alright guys, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to be only summoning on the legend banner once a day, unless I have these free tickets, which I do. I have 4 of them, so let's go ahead and do that. Any URs I get, I'm not going to level. They're just going to sit there for link bonuses. I'm not going to touch them. We're only going to be focusing on SRs and rares, like I mentioned, so I'm really hoping I get a lot of those, because I'm going to try to do Shino coins only on extra fragment banners. And again, the extra fragment banners give you double the fragments for all SRs as well as rares, so the whole point is to get them to a 5 to 7 star capacity and then try to level them up as quick as we can. Oh nice, I got another Gara. Okay, so I'm actually going to be focusing on getting him up because he's a really good unit. I've actually got him already, but this is going to be extra fragments for him. So right now, like I said, I'll show you guys my team afterwards and we'll kind of see where we're going. So I fought a couple people already in arena. I haven't unlocked speed yet, so that's a big difference, but I've won a few, I've lost a few. I've actually beaten a lot of characters with a ton of URs, and again, just showing that SRs can hold their own against URs, it's a great thing. And I've been saying it from day one, if I had a chance to start this all over again, which I'm doing now, but if I had it as a whale, I would have actually done SRs over URs a lot more, because you can do a couple things extra with SRs that you can't do with URs. Number one, getting the weapon fragments up, right? So being able to awaken weapons is huge, and SR is a lot more plentiful because of that. Same with rares. And another thing I would be doing more often is speed, obviously, right? URs, you can only get speed very limited amount of ways, while SRs you can just do Ryo summons and get them as many as you can just to max them out. So this is kind of gonna show a lot of newer players, especially who are, you know, jumping on the game and being like, well, I need to get this SR, or sorry, I need to get this UR, or else I have to reroll. My point to you guys for my new player guide, and even to now, is going to be you don't need to have a UR to be successful in this. Like, yes, obviously the point of URs are they're more powerful, they have a lot more to offer you from a stats perspective and a kit perspective, but don't disregard using SRs and rares, because as a brand new player, your goal is to get your account up, not necessarily focus on getting a UR specifically, because those URs are going to be very hard to manage, and especially when you're trying to star them up, it's going to be really hard because the UR frags are a lot harder to get as a new player, right? Later on, as you advance with your new account, then that's when you'll start doing that. Okay, so here we go, guys. So let's actually go back here. So those are my summons right there. Again, this is going to be a complete free-to-play account. I'm not touching anything here from a financial perspective. I'm just going to unlock a couple things. Primary dailies, perfect. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, and as you guys can see here, I'm level 31. I started a couple days ago. So here is my roster, okay? So as you can see here, I got Rin to 5-star right before it ended, luckily, because of the promotions that they have in terms of the event. I've got Boruto. So here's the thing for new players. When you unlock Boruto at the 2-star level, don't actually unlock him. Like, leave him there, and then when you pull a 3-star version, you'll have enough to get him to 4-star. So that's what I did there. I got lucky with the Haku 4-star. Kiba's pretty easy. Let's see if I can actually get him up now to 5. I can. Perfect. So there's my first 5-star, or my second 5-star, I apologize. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do as a new player here. Okay, so I'm pretty much doing what you'd be doing. So I did a ton of Ryo summons, just so you guys are aware. That's how I'm getting all these 5-stars from the rares and stuff. So you should be able to do the exact same thing. There you go, Choji, get him to 5. Now a 5-star rare is going to do way more unless it's a power creep character, then a 3-star SR. Okay, so keep that in mind. The only reason why you have a 3-star SR in your team at that point would be because you are looking to do some sort of PvE content where they give you a buff that the rares don't have. But outside of that, guys, you should be using your rares way more. So here we go. I'm focusing on Sai already. I'm putting in all my fragments into him, trying to get him to 6 as soon as possible. I'm not going to waste time on that one because I know how valuable he is to every team. Here's my Gaara. So I got him to 30 already. I'm going to go ahead and actually boost him up a couple times. And we're going to start using him a lot more often in this. But I'm not going to touch him yet. I'm going to wait till I get him 4-star, and then I'll actually focus on getting him up. So let's see if we can get it to the same level as everybody else. And I'm gonna get SR heavy as well too, like the one in the shop. But I'm actually gonna focus more on getting the awakening orbs, because I know how hard they are to get for new players. So for new players who are like wondering what should I do, get SR heavy for sure. Get him to at least 5-star. But for me personally, I know kind of where my goal's at and where I'm headed. I'm not looking to necessarily use him a lot. I'm going to be using him very, very seldom. Only for maybe PvP and maybe some Abyss, but that's about it. And another thing you guys want to make sure you do is make sure you focus on a tribe in the beginning, just so you have it for PvE purposes. So here, I'm going to go ahead and get Shino up. As you can see here, I'm getting a couple 5-stars in the rare section. I'm actually going to rearrange my team as well too and see how we do with the 5-star rares. And remember, when you do increase a 5-star, to a 5-star, your speed goes up with it as well. So don't forget that. Like, you can get yourself a lot faster base speed than your opponent if you have a lot more 5-stars in your team before you unlock speed, which means you'll go faster in arena, which means you'll win more matches too, right? So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and get Mitsuki up. The reason I want to get Mitsuki up is because he does have a tribe with Sarada and Boruto, and I want to make sure that we have him on the team for that specific reason. Because a lot of people who are playing this game now and who are doing Alliance Team Battle don't know that the tribe can actually do quite a bit more damage than co-op can. So I've been showing a lot of that in my videos for the Alliance Team Battle with ISE versus whoever. So guys, make sure if you're going to be doing your Alliance Team Battles that you're focusing on getting yourself some of these rare units up, because they do fall into tribes with some of the SR versions as well too, right? So in this case, it's new Team 7. I have Sarada 3-star. I'm going to get her up a little more when I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and focus on Mitsuki and Boruto to make sure I have that maximized. Alright, so there you go. So you can see here, gear's pretty low. We're going to do that later. I'll maximize that afterwards. Actually, you know what? You guys are here with me. Let's do it together. I'm only going to focus on these two, okay, guys? So we make it go a little quicker. And I'm going to go ahead and rearrange my team after this. And then we're going to try to see an arena fight and see how we do against some of the people who are in my level range and power range, or maybe even a little stronger. We'll try to do we'll always try to do the last person on the list, just the strongest person. Now when speed gets unlocked, this will be a whole different story. Like my losing will come to an end for pretty quickly, but for now, because speed is not currently a viable thing for me, we're gonna go ahead and not worry too much about that. Let's get him maxed. I love Choji from the beginning, guys. Like, he is fantastic as a unit. Great to use, especially for tribe gauges, and early on in arena especially. That stuff is really, really important to have. So you can see here, I've got level 1 for everything. So 4-star SRs though will always beat 5-star UR. So keep that in mind when doing this, guys. So Neji not up yet. Naruto, I think we're almost, yeah, we got a 4-star Naruto. So I might toss him in there. Replace the 3-star that I have around here. The only reason why I won't replace the 3-star yet is because maybe the 3-star stuns. But as you can see here, as I'm going through the list, I've got a pretty mediocre team. Get him up to 4. He's actually really good at 4-star, so I might actually use him as well too. So these are characters, guys, I'll build over time and I'll show you as we play. But there you have it. So here's what my team currently looks like. My only UR as well, by the way, is Papa Sasuke, so it's not like I'm going to be using him anyways. So there you go. So this is my team currently, okay? So just so you guys are aware here, I may actually switch out Blossom for somebody else. Mitsuki maybe, let's do that. There we go, like a little faster team now. So now I've got pretty much the way I want it to look. So this is my arena team, alright? My PvE team will look a little different, obviously, but for now we're going to test this out here and see how it goes. So I've got a pretty good setup, I think. And yeah, let's you know what, get everybody to 30 and let's give this a test run. Let's give this a quick test run. I'm underpowered for this fight, so who knows how far we're gonna get for this one, but I'll push it as far as I can. Okay, so Boruto here's a problem, so we're gonna go ahead and try to stun. No stun there. Okay, no problem. Who's he gonna hit? Hopefully not Naruto. Okay, Haku's dead. Wow, Tobi's dead. Okay, well that's not bad. Okay. So let's not use the tribe here. I'm gonna see if I can kill off Kabuto here. This should hopefully kill him at least. Yep. Okay, good. Alright, so let's see what I can do here now. I'm gonna save my tribe for the next attack. We'll go ahead and do this first. Because I don't mind if Boruto and Naruto Kage do theirs to get stun. Alright, good job. So this is now this is gonna be their tribe now. So let's see if I can take out Boruto real quick. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. This is a waste of a tribe gauge, but again, I'm only doing the one stage today, guys. Taking Tower of Eternity one step at a time. Because right now I've got to get everyone's. The only people's skills I have up right now are literally Santa Naruto, and that's it. So I definitely want to save. I want to save that up for a bit. Okay, so let's actually attack. Let's kill off Boruto real quick. Yeah, and the purpose of this, guys, was, again, I created my first new players guide when I created it was talking to new players about not worrying about URs, right? Like, I got Papa Sasuke my first UR. I didn't need to reroll. Again, this account isn't about URs anyways, but the point is you guys shouldn't be rerolling. You should be using the SRs and Rs you have first and just keep focusing on getting your account up. That's going to push you the furthest in this game. So this is kind of the intent of this whole this exercise is to kind of show you guys like how far we can get with just these lackluster units. Now some of them are actually really good, like Naruto and Boruto are really good units, so they're pretty easy to pull nowadays. You can get them on the Legends banner. Boruto you get for free practically at 2 stars, and just wait to pull them again, and then you'll be okay. And then yeah, the rest of them are just gonna come over time, and that's kind of the point. Like, everyone's in a hurry to be so OP, but the truth of the matter is, guys, the game is 10 months old. If you're brand new starting, you're not going to be OP in the beginning. You should be focusing on just worrying about your own account, and don't worry about how you're competing with everyone else. And then eventually, when you start getting up there in terms of your rank and finishing content and getting yourself fragments, it'll be a joke. You guys will be, everyone will eventually catch up. So there we go. Okay, perfect. So there is your 23rd floor on Tower of Eternity. As you can see, that opens up the 25th floor, and I'm lacking a little power, but that's okay. We're going to try that some other time. So let's go ahead and jump into the last event here, and we'll do the Minato and Naruto flashback genealogy. Now, as you can see here, I got to level 3, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. The power is much higher than what I can handle, so I'm going to try 1, and then if I fail, that's okay. We're just going to take the percentage that we get, and we'll move on from there. Alright, let's give for the fragments I'm getting here are Naruto's fragments anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Not bad, 62% considering how much lower I am in the power scale here. Alright guys, so there you go. There's my FG. So I will keep you guys updated on this. I've actually done a lot of Ryo summons. Unfortunately, I joined with 1 day left in the Rene Festival event, so I don't really have that much Ryo in terms of what I wanted to summon. But I'm gonna go ahead and push that and see how far we can get, and then I'm gonna go ahead and showcase this to you guys. Actually, I might have just unlocked speed right here. Training. Damn it. I think speed is 42. I think, if I remember correctly. What's this? Yeah, I think it's 41 or 42. So training. I think I've shown you guys a video of this already in terms of how you do this, for new players especially. So we have a couple gems. Let's use them up. Gonna go to 7, and we're gonna start doing this one first. And the reason why we do this one, guys, is you want to unlock this speed boost completely maxed out, so you have an advantage against the opponents. Alright guys, that was Payneful Experiences, and that was quite painful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to keep going on this account as much as I can, guys, and I will showcase it to you as much as possible. So stay tuned, continue watching, root for me. I'm hoping to kind of, again, shed light on a lot of characters that don't get enough love. And I'm going to show you guys different tactics in beating content with lower level characters. Remember, this is only a level 71 character at the moment, so we're going to continue going until we can max out all these characters and then put them to the test and see, is it even needed or strategy good enough in this game with the characters you already have in order to actually beat content. Alright guys, so this is Payne with Payneful Experiences. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I hope it's less painful than mine, and we'll talk soon.